All right, so I made this video a bit after the JP update because I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't spouting nonsense. And turns out I was right. And I was like, okay, it's time. Finally, my comeback. Because of all the times I see people shitting on Global while bringing things up from JP that just don't really have relevance. And now they finally did something to put the final nail in the coffin. And I decided to make the video, right? And I got this one comment that basically I found very funny. First of all, I love reading comments that just don't really make the most amount of sense. The hate comments especially, and I think this is a bit of both, but also very possible that he does read or not read watch my videos, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna make me actually go crazy and actually do a full comparison between JP and Global and all the pros on all the cons, right? And we're gonna talk about this. So I would love discussion down below. What you think is wrong in terms of my opinions in this video down below. Let me know what you think between JP and Global and how Global should proceed forward and stuff like that, while considering Global needs to be the money maker. So this is the most useless video I've seen from you. All right, first of all, people can shit on whatever they want. What's the problem if people criticize a game they're spending their time and money on to get better? So this is not the problem. The reason why I made the video was because people were criticizing level 125 and saying they should implement JP's version of 125, where JP's version of 125 costs twice as much Yule, seven to seven times as much XP, takes 5 shared mage pieces for every unit, and is rather time consuming, okay? Where on Global, I gotta say, sure, there's no grinding you could really do because they don't really let you grind that much, but in my opinion, I rather it now with the new burning times because at least, okay, at least you could get what you want guaranteed in a certain amount while not having to overgrind and having the half stamina, which is pretty good at the same time. They time it up perfectly. So to me, it is much better. Okay, now I just right, I was saying like people were shitting on it before we had the update, but it's just before we had the extra bonuses of the 2 burning times, right? But people trying to compare it to JP and saying do what JP did a lot of the times just is not right, okay? So let's continue on. I have other points to say. Second thing, what's wrong with taking the good thing from JP and implementing it to Global? Now, we're going to talk about that, the couple good things, but there's barely anything that JP does better, in my opinion. Why wouldn't Garena do that? Yes, we appreciate we don't have special tickets and all, but then make it even better when your customers aren't happy. Lastly, if you want to compare between 2 versions, you compare between the 2. Don't just shit on how expensive skill pages are without comparing or explaining why Global is better. Or on Global, they remove universal mage dupes from all bosses shop. Not true. I don't know where he got this. This is on JP. This is on JP. Okay? I think he messed up. Same with skill pages, so technically you get 1 of each month. At least in JP, you can manage your resources and get what you think you need instead of having no way to do so. I'm not sure what he's saying because we get like on average 2 mage universal dupes a month, and on average 2 skill page dupes a month. This month we're getting 1, but for season 8 and 9 we got 2 skill page dupes each season. Season 7 too, right? I think season 7 also we got 2, but I'm not sure. Please someone check on that. By the way, JP, almost impossible to get what's it called, to get dupes anymore. You could get maybe 1 skill page dupe a month, and then you could get 1 mage dupe a month. Maybe. It's a maybe, right? Monthlies don't have the dupes anymore. The only, if you're a pay to win, life is a lot easier on JP, but then also the packs on JP I feel like are way worse. Skill page banners on Global that you're happy with are mostly paid banners for festivals. You can't guarantee it as a free to play. We'll talk about this. So this only benefits spenders, which is not fair at all. Actually, it is fair that it benefits spenders certain things, but I'm talking about the fest skill page banners. Okay, there's fest skill page banners, and at least there's a guarantee. Okay, at least there's a guarantee. There is not a guarantee on JP at all. I'm just saying there's a guarantee. And, people went 400 plus summons for, which means that, Black Divider, people are going to have more than enough to guarantee Black Divider and the skill page, right? Most people. Let me know if that isn't the case down below for you, but definitely the case, right? And if I were you, I would redo this video and do a proper comparison showing both versions instead of shitting on one to praise the other. Now, I deleted this comment mainly because I found that, at one point I was annoyed. Mainly, it was him just getting it wrong. People like this, which pissed me off because, there was wrong info. Okay, that's it. By the way, it's my comment section. If you're gonna say something, at least be right. I'm just saying. I just kind of disagree with most of this info. Yeah. Now let's get into it because he wanted me to make this video, and low key I need a video. I'm not gonna lie. I am not home right now. My mic might sound different because it's from my laptop. So obviously gonna sound different. So I decided to do this before I left very quickly. Well, it took me an hour to do about. So I did all the comparisons. Okay. Now, one thing I want to make clear. Do I show it in this video? I for sure do. I for sure do. When though? Do I? Where? Come on, please tell me I show it. Please tell me I show it. Okay, do I? Please. I don't. So, the Fest banner, it's whatever because it takes purple tickets, but one free a day is not bad. But I'm trying to see. Yes, here. So there is the standard banner and they changed it for the better. Every single past unit is in it. Okay. And you get one free pull a day. You could rate up 3 units, but obviously low rate. So like guarantee, there is not really a guarantee until you hit pity, but that isn't happening. Like it's going to happen once every 2 months. Okay. So this is actually a decent addition, but we're going to talk about why it's bad because this is the only thing that uses the bond tickets. Okay, you see these great tickets, it's the only banner type that uses these great tickets. Obviously the limited banners, fest banners have purple tickets, and now pickup, normal pickup, and seasonal banners have their own new ticket. So that means all the bond tickets are not premium currency anymore at all. Okay, so I want to preface that. Now I say it here, but just disclaimer, so currency that is counted is converted into crystals. So let's say this, okay, is 10 tickets, 1200, okay? So it's crystals / premium currency. So the old bond tickets on JP do not count anymore. Only on JP because JP has that system. Global should not have it. So let's see, okay? I mean, I shit on it and I didn't think I need to show it, okay? The main thing is I didn't really think I needed to show it because I literally said they lost like 7,000 while pities costed more and there was no guarantee. So I'm like, okay, that should be good enough. People should have logic and reasoning that that's enough. And it's like, oh yeah, JP actually sucks now, but never mind. We're gonna talk about everything. I even made a pros and cons list. Okay, so daily we get twice as much. Okay, before it was different, but now they get 40 crystals a day. Cause they still get the bond ticket. Okay, we're gonna talk about that later. That's also tallied in. But now global gets double. Same thing with weekly, we get more, and then monthly, it's not even funny. And then story update. I'm comparing in August. JP has not gotten a story update for 2 seasons. So yeah, that does count. Okay, that does count. I don't care what you say. 1200. Then special login. JP has this. This is right. So basically every 10 days, there's like a new login just for the normal login that gives you a total of 1050. Then login, normal login, exactly the same. Guild login, now that there's there's no more tickets, there's a loss of I think 720 crystals from guild login. Okay, want to make that very clear. And then we go to battle pass. Global has a bit more, and bonus coin does not exist on JP anymore, so it doesn't count. Maintenance, we got a bit more, and then arena, they do get a decent amount more. I think it's like 765, so a total of extra like 600. Now I just put the same for the season. I don't know if it's the same, but I couldn't see it on JP, so I just guessed, right? Playtime, obviously the same. SP salvage, they don't have pulls in their SP salvage on JP, so global gets that. Then one mage piece, it doesn't count for them, right? Because it's tickets, it's not actual crystals. And remember, bond tickets do not count anymore. On global they do. So we got 1200, perfect. And then bond level 2, and then bingo, it's happened every season and it's also happening again. So this is counted in like the normal currency, I call it. So I just want to make that clear. And then we continue going down. Dice event average, so like on global, the dice event is coming back. Seems like it's going to be a seasonal occurrence. So I just put 720 just to say it could be higher. So without events, look at that, right? Look at that. An extra 10,000 crystals, okay? An extra 10,000 crystals about. But then we get even crazier, right? Because then we go down. So we see here, right, the events. So for JP and then for global. So we got the dice event, which is going to give 10 limited tickets. Then we got the Black Divider Asta login, 10 limited tickets. Secret Agent Training, 3 multis. Secret Mission, hold on, I misspelled it. Secret Mission Gift, 1200, okay. JP Survey, 500. Season 10 login, 460. Daily gift event happens 8 times, something they decided to bring, and I counted the amount of Mondays and Fridays in season 10. 8 times. And then we got squad PvP Apologems, season 10 code, and then we see the actual total. Now, I mean, I could, is it equals minus, I think? Equals minus, okay, and then it would be C39, comma, oh wait, no, it would be the other way, it would be the other way. It would be E39 to C39, okay, all right, E39, C39, all right, perfect. So you can see that global gets 14,000 more. Okay, I don't know if I looped it. Hold on. Oh, I did loop it. Okay, we're good. I just wanted to make sure I looped it. So global is getting this much more, and why this is that much more crazy is also because of the fact that JP, a pity costs 30,000, right? Now this isn't like the final like actual rewards because there might be a bit more, but on average this is pretty much what JP is actually going to get, which is kind of insane. Was it a lot higher before? Yes, and we're going to talk about that. But I mean, yeah, you consider that. Just in general, global gets way more now, way more, like over 100 pulls more. So I don't know, like people really shouldn't really be talking at least about the pulls, right? So that's point number one. Now, one thing is they get 106, about like 106 is pretty decent amount of bond tickets. So you could do 100 pulls on this every single month about, which means that in 2 months you're gonna get one guaranteed, but it might not even be like the one you need, but still getting that much is pretty good, right? This is how many pulls they took out. And what's crazy is even if they put all these pulls back into JP, Global would still be getting more this season. Because this is about 12,000. And look at that. That would make about 30,000. Here it's still 32,000. So Global still gave more pulls. I just want to make that abundantly clear. So yeah, 100 tickets though is pretty nice, but it's not premium currency. And also JP Fest banners cost 30,000. So, you know, the math doesn't really add up. Technically JP does need more, but you know, yeah. Now, one thing is, for sure, these extra 100 pulls, a lot of people are going to summon on rerun banners, but that's mainly like newer players, and newer players have extra currency to use anyway. So rerun banners like don't exist on JP anymore, do on global. I feel like the global system is better to make money, but it's nice for JP and people who want to start to have it because, hey, at least you're going to get rerun banners because you're not going to be getting Black Divider skill page because obviously you're going to get shafted. Like I've seen so many people who, so many of my viewers who've started JP get absolutely cucked by that banner. So I just wanted to make that clear. So now that we're done the currency, let's go even further and nail the final, or put the final nail in the coffin. So basically, I made comparisons, putting what's bad, what's nuanced, okay, what I believe is, depending on your situation, could be good or could be very bad, and then what's good, okay? So we're going to see, all right? First of all, JP has gateway of all past seasons, but not the new season. Okay, this could be good for newer players, but I think honestly now it's more leaning towards the red because we have this banner now and you get 100 tickets a month to be able to use on this banner, about 100 tickets. So I really do not think that the gateway is needed like that anymore. Where on global you get the new unit, okay, that has not happened on JP for months. Okay, so you have not been able to get the new unit on JP. Honestly, there's only one thing I would want from JP, if I'm being honest. One thing, genuinely one thing. Now next up, monthly gives mage selector. So same thing as this, like for newer players this is good, but a lot of your old players, even free to play old players, like you don't even need this. You would rather the mage dupe right now, or even the skill page dupe. Right now I have one skill page dupe, and that's as a pay to win. If you're not pay to win, you are not getting nearly enough skill page dupes to even max out some skill pages. Okay, not anymore. Before you used to, but then they realized that now it's like eh. So monthly gives mage dupe. Okay, so this is good. They're both 20 days, but this one gives a mage dupe. So like in 2 months, you're getting 3 mage dupes. Here you're getting 3 mage selectors, which the mage selectors can be nice. It includes all past units. I think up to Zora right now on JP, not Vanessa. Up to Zora, right? But personally, I would rather get the new unit right away. Because imagine if we couldn't get Vanessa. Imagine if you couldn't just choose Vanessa and then skip the banner. I find it saves you so many pulls the way that Global has it. You just play and then you get all the units that you want. Now, obviously for newer players, maybe the older system would be better. Maybe when they stop making seasonals, if they do, because that was something they mentioned in the first anniversary dev note, that they might stop, they're considering stopping seasonals. If they do, they could obviously bring the gateway from JP to Global, and then that's fine. Now, Raid gives selectors and no dupes, where Global gives dupes. Both Raid, Betel Gigas, Play Kidna, both give dupes, where on JP it's selector. So everything is just getting old units and not new units. So sure, you could get some dupes for some old units quicker, but honestly, it's not even worth it when you rather the new unit, okay? And then, oh, the new unit, well, you're gonna have to do those 200 pulls and then hope you get the skill page, right? So it's like all these little things. And it's like you have to wait a month, at least a month. And sometimes units can age out quick. It does suck. Now, this is why it's orange, because this can be good in situations where you are able to actually get Magna up, right? So Magna, you could probably in like 2 months max them out very quickly, which is actually pretty cool, okay? But you don't get any dupes, no universal dupes from Raid anymore, okay? So they literally get 0 like guaranteed dupes per month. Zero, okay? Now there's no accessory reroll stones, obviously red. Okay, on global we get so many and it's so nice, but it's a big thing on JP because obviously we'd be able to get our units way higher, but we cannot because of the fact there's no accessory reroll stones to be able to get the percentages on the substats for accessories. Now, this is the these two are the biggest ones. Gear crafting has special gear sets, okay? So basically, you're able to craft the one where under 90% HP, you get 20%, sorry, over 90% HP, you get 20% damage reduction. Amazing. But then here, there's all upgraded gear sets, which is way better for newer players. Which World Boss is way better for newer players on Global, and on JP, World Boss is way better for older players, for veterans, okay? Now then, this is the biggest one, plus you could do 9 times a day, okay? You're able to do the advanced dungeon on, this is the biggest one, that the only thing I think Global needs to add, okay, the only thing is the fact that gear dungeon, the advanced gear dungeon on JP is 9 times a day, and basically once you complete it 3 times, they give you a selector box of all of the gear sets within that dungeon. So for example, the red one where you get the special gears for the red, right, the advanced gear set for the red dungeon, it gives you a selector box where it includes all the attack, the speed, the defense gears that you could get. And then once you complete it 9 times, the whole thing, right, the same thing as on Global, but once you complete it 9 times on JP, it gives you a selector box with every single gear piece in the game. So it's way better on JP, and this is the only thing. Now then, SP Shop has dupes. Now I put this as green, but I'm almost like tempted to put it orange, because you could maybe get one every like 2 months as a free to play. If you're like spending, you know, you're going to be able to get this pretty frequently, but now you're getting less currency, so it's going to be way harder to actually get like all the dupes needed. Like I think you need on average probably 150 SR skill pages to get one of the universal skill page, or like a lot of rare skill pages. So it is pretty difficult, and I mean, sure, it is good, but you're not getting this often, okay? I get maybe one or two a month, okay? The thing is, this is the only thing giving universal skill page dupes, so keep that in mind. Sorry, I'm saying as a pay to win, I'm getting probably one a month. But if you're free to play, you're getting maybe 0 to 1 every month, okay? Like you're not getting more than 1 from this every month. I just want to make that very clear. Now here, there's guaranteed pulls, but it's more like, obviously, it would be better if this came, but I just want to make it clear that it's not that much better, because we have played Kina giving skill page dupes, and also the main events that they bring more frequently to Global. But to be fair, the recent main event gave pulls. Okay, I want to make that very clear. Standard banner has all past units. Standard banner has new seasonals. But then remember, this standard banner, you also get 100 tickets on it. But obviously, that is at a loss for actual premium currency that you're getting this. Then Fest banners cost 30k, and there's no guaranteed skill page. And then here, there's Fest banners that cost 24k for pity, and then skill page banner. Okay, so obviously way better on Global. We don't even need to discuss it. Then there's seasonal and pickup exclusive ticket, and then all tickets are the same. So good, right? Gear dungeon has lower rates for new gear. Gear dungeon has different stages for different sets. So there's two things, right? Obviously here there's the selector boxes, but then here, right, there's different gear dungeon stages with higher rates for the new gear sets and the older gear sets, which is why like this is a pretty good thing. Now then, the Yule Shop is on both Global and JP, and they offer pretty similar things. But then Yule Shop on Global gives 500 skip tickets a week, which is very good for grinding, especially the main events, which Global, JP, it's very hard to get skip tickets, I find. And then also there's cheaper things. For example, a shared mage piece on Global costs 1 million, on JP it costs 10 million. And then, okay, for level 125. So level 125 is more consuming in time, but then you can't get as many units up on Global. So it really does depend. Like, it depends how you see it. Both versions suck. I think they could have maybe combined both to make it a bit better. But honestly, I'm fine with it, because obviously they want to limit the amount of units you could actually get up to 125, and that's fine by me. As long as they bring burning time and let you, next season, they should let you minimum get 6 to 8 units up to 125. Like rather easily, no crystals, okay? If next season you could get 8 more units up, then I think it's fine, okay? It's better this way. They make it a lot easier than JP, but we're gonna have to see how they do it, right? Next season is gonna be the big one. So these are the main things that I consider when I look at both versions, okay? More things are gonna probably come in the future, but right now, I mean, we're looking a lot better than JP right now. I'm just saying that outright. In terms of dupes, we got on average 2 mage dupes and like 1 to 2 skill page dupes every month, and on average they're maybe getting 1 of each, so we get more dupes now, more than before, obviously. We get more crystals, we get pretty much more of everything, and we could at least guarantee our fest skill pages, which is definitely going to be good when Black Divider comes out and destroys the game. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think. I just wanted to update you guys, and I made this spreadsheet, so why not actually make use of it? I think it's pretty good, okay? In total, like the amount more that Global gets is actually insane. So yeah, thank you to this comment, by the way. Thank you a lot to this comment, because it's actually inclined me to what's the word? It made me want to make this video, and also gave me the idea to make this video. So, you know, we love to see it. Even if this comment was being a bit idiotic, still, love this comment, love this person, because they gave me the idea to make this beautiful spreadsheet. So with all that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.